and welcome back to LW Pharmacy School channel. We have missed you all. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. I'm so glad that 2020 is over and that we are finally in a place where we can have hope and peace and faith that things will work out in our favor. I also have something new for us. This shirt says, "Oh, honey, I am certified," right? Because I know that as we continue to grow and as we continue to do all of what we are come to do and to get this certification, we want to make sure that we proclaim it so everyone will know around us, "Oh, honey, I am certified," right? So today we're going to be talking about reasons to compound. And if you don't know, that is a part of the PTCB as well as the EXCPT exam this year. I do want to let you know that there are not a lot of changes that have been made. Everything is pretty much still the same. And so if you've been studying with me, you're on the right track. You can continue to study with me, okay? Another thing I'm going to mention very quickly because I want to get on to the lesson is if you are studying from this book that I recommend, kudos to you, but I will tell you that you need an expert like myself to help you study this book. If you're studying this book by yourself and you're feeling overwhelmed and you feeling like you're not doing it right and you just feel really confused, it's because you need an instructor. You need an expert to study this book. There are things that I have put in my review course, our pharmacy technician course for 4 weeks. Okay, look at that. That I put secrets and tips and clues in there that I cannot say on YouTube. So if you're studying that book and you're struggling, that's why. Let's look at my girl right here. She is compounding and she is paying attention and just really trying to make sure that she's getting it right. I want you to pay attention to her gloves. She is gloved, right? She also has on a lab coat. Her hair is pulled back. She is compounding in a non-sterile environment, which is what we're talking about today. If she was compounding in a sterile environment, her hair would not be allowed to be out. She wouldn't be able to have those earrings out. Just different things would be a lot different. The environment would look different. But because she is doing this here, she is able to compound in this manner because it is a non-sterile environment. Let's talk about this. Why do we compound? Why do we compound? We compound because the patient requested it. We compound for pediatric patients, and we compound for patients with sensitivity. Okay, so when you think about sensitivity, we're talking about patients who, may have a hard time swallowing medication. They may not like the texture of a certain medication that, in their mouth or what have you. We do know there's granules and just different things that come inside of this medicine that could really turn the patient off. And let me tell you something, if the patient is turned off by the way that the medication tastes, the way that the medication feels, the way that it smells, the way that it looks, they will not take it. You can bet your highest dollar that they will not take a medication that they do not like the taste, the look, the smell, the feel. Okay, that's the 5 senses, right? I'll tell you, like, I literally not too long ago cooked some vegan burgers and I cooked them for my family or whatever, and they ate it, but I didn't because I didn't like the way it smelled. And so I just opted out for pineapples. Okay. What is the preparation of a specific dosage form for a patient with specific needs called? What is the preparation of a specific dosage form for a patient with specific needs called? I want you to think about that. Remember, we're talking about compounding. Okay, we're talking about compounding, and this particular lesson is going to be about non-sterile compounding. That's something that so many people tend to overlook. A lot of the times we don't want to really focus on it, and there are so many times that the answer is right in front of us, but we are struggling to get to that answer because we don't have the background or we don't have Lindsay's secret tips and clues, okay? So it says, what is the preparation of specific dosage forms for a patient with a specific need? If you said C, then you are correct, okay? Extemporaneous compounding. That is the name of a specific dosage form for a patient with a specific need, okay? non-sterile compounding categories, right? Now here we want to talk about more of what these categories look like. You have non-sterile compounding categories. So we have simple, which is the official USP monograph, which means that the details are included in a written study. That means that this is the way that we do this. This is the way that it's always been done, and it's been documented to work this way, okay? The second one says moderate. So the second level is moderate, so that means it requires special calculations. This is where my friends get a little confused and a little worried because they're wanting to make sure that they have all of their calculations correct, so on and so forth. While I do applaud you of trying to make sure that you do have the calculations and all of that together, I want you to remember that your pharmacist is there to support you just as well as your tech and training, your technician lead, sorry, not tech and trainee, but your lead technician is also going to be there to support you as well. To help you with those calculations. But if you are struggling with special calculations and you know that you want to be a compounding technician, come see me. Come and see me because I'm still helping people to pass, okay? We've helped over 5,000 people become certified since 2014. So if you are still struggling with this, put this behind you, honey. It is 2021 and you need to be able to say, oh, honey, I am certified, okay? Okay. Complex. The third one is complex. It requires special training. The environment has to be perfect. The facilities need to be together and the equipment needs to be laid out and put in place so we can begin to do this complex special training for non-sterile compounding, okay? So there are three categories. You have simple, moderate, and complex, okay? Let's look at the next one. Oh, before we move on to the next one, if you've been watching this video for the last 7 minutes, honey, and I have helped you already, subscribe to this channel. Your subscription keeps me encouraged on days when I don't feel like my help is helping. Now, here is a compounding question that I want you to think about. It says, which of the following pieces of equipment would not be used in an extemporaneous compounding? Which of the following pieces of equipment would not be used in an extemporaneous compounding setting? Think about what you just learned. Think about the clues I just gave you. Would it be a Class A balance? Would it be a compounding slab? Would it be a graduate cylinder? Or would it be a laminar flow hood? Think about this. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it. Which of the following pieces of an equipment would not be used in extemporaneous compounding? If you selected D, laminar flow hood, put yourself on the back. Yes, that is the correct answer, okay? I want you to know and I want you to remember that when you are thinking about extemporaneous compounding, we are talking about non-sterile compounding, right? This is something that does not require a laminar flow hood because a laminar flow hood takes place where? Where does the laminar flow hood takes place? In the sterile environment. So if you are compounding non-sterile, you don't need a laminar flow hood. Don't let that trick you. Do not get tricked up by the word compounding and automatically think hospital, sterile, flow hood type of deal. I don't want to see that happening to you. Oh, let's look at this. I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about a new fun fact that we have here. Did you know that we have the certification video study review on Udemy? Did you know that? Did you know that? We have a certification video study review on Udemy, yes, and it is under $50. It is a 5-star, it has a 5-star rating with real practice questions. Let me tell you something. Kelly Rowland is so excited about this. She could barely keep her cool. You see her? I mean, she's just a turning and glitching and spinning and twirling. She cannot believe that this hot new course with a 5.0 rating is under $50. And guess what? I did this for you because I knew you was gonna watch this, and I knew you were gonna say, Lindsay, you know what? I um I don't even feel like I can do this right now. First of all, I want to tell you that this is a 30-day money back guarantee. So that means that if it don't work, honey, you can take them $10 back. I'm telling you, I've been really in the background behind the scenes trying to find a way to really support you during these times. I realize that right now things are different. They don't look like they did at the beginning of 2019 or at the beginning of 2020. They look completely different. And because of that, we had to pull out all kinds of secrets out the drawer and all kinds of things that we could do for you to help you change your life. And I told, look, I went in their office and I told them, I said, look, let me tell you something. I got friends dependent on me all over the world. And we need to make sure that we bring something to them that they can afford so that way they can pass. I do not want y'all breaking the bank. I don't want you in a place where you feel like you can't do it. I don't want you being held back by money. I want you to believe in yourself and believe that you can pass. And so because of that, we are bringing this study review course to you, but the next 2 days at $9.99. The original price is $44.99, still under 50. And right now it is discounted off at 78%. Don't say that I have never done anything to help you, because that's all I've been doing since you met me. It's helping you. I done helped you more than some of your friends. USP 795 non-sterile compounding includes, let me tell you this. Whenever you think about non-sterile compounding, I want you to think about 795. 795, not 797, not 798, not 800. 795 is the top tier. It's going to be, so it goes from 795, 797, 800, right? If you don't know what 800 is, you definitely need to call me. And so non-sterile compounding includes solution, suspensions, ointments, creams, powder, suppositories, capsules, and tablets. These are all of the dosage forms that can be compounded utilizing non-sterile procedures. If you do not remember what part of the test this is on, let me look in my book, child, so I can help you pass this exam. Non-sterile compounding is going to be in the 4th section, and that section is worth 21.25% of the exam. If you are struggling with this, and if you feel like this is not enough, you need to call me so you can become a part of our certification course, get your certification, and move on with your life. Compounding questions, here we go. Which organization established standards for handling hazardous drugs and compounding sterile and non-sterile drugs? Which organization established standards for handling hazardous drugs and compounding sterile and non-sterile drugs? If that question felt like it was hard for you to read, I have these tips and tricks that I want you to see to show you how to break that question apart where it really makes sense. I'm gonna read it one more time. Which organization established standards for handling hazardous drugs and compounding sterile and non-sterile drugs? Was it A, APHA, B, FDA, C, TJC, or D, USP? Think about it. If you pick D, you just got that answer right. Yes, this is what we want in 2021. We want you to get the answers correct. We want you to pass this exam. We want you to be certified so you can help give out this vaccine so we can get rid of this terrible virus and go back to the way that life used to be. We want you to succeed because we want you to go on and to always live your dreams and be the best person that you can be on planet Earth, okay? If you are not following us at LW Pharmacy School on Instagram, follow us now at LW Pharmacy School, okay? Pharmacy technician question. This is something that I want you to think about. Now, as a pharmacy technician, this is something that you should be able to answer. A pharmacy has received a prescription of amoxicillin suspension for a 4-year-old child. When the parent of the child arrived to pick up the prescription, the pharmacy technician is asked to add 80 milliliters of a distilled water to suspension powder. Let me stop right there. Let me just stop right here. Let me say this real quick. If you still sitting there doubting that you cannot pass this exam because you failed it before, I want you to stop right now. I want you to look at me in this camera and I want you to stop doubting. I want you to say out loud, this is the last day that I will doubt myself in 2021. Believe that. It has nothing to do with this question. It has nothing to do with the exam. It has everything to do with the way you treat yourself. This is your time to love on yourself, to forgive yourself, to be proud of who you are, and to embrace everything about you. Everything in your past has prepared you for this moment. You've got to believe that with everything in you. I am a living witness that all God needs is a little bit to put you in a place that you never thought that you would be in, to open up the doors and to open up opportunities for you that have been waiting on you all of this time. Stop doubting. Which term describes this action? Is it geometric? Is it levitation? Is it reconstitution? Or is it trituration? Survey says C, reconstitution. Yes, I do watch Family Feud. Yes, it is reconstitution. Anytime powder and water or water is being added to a powder, you are reconstituting, okay? So if you made Kool-Aid, if you made tea, if you made coffee, you reconstituted. Anything that you took from the original brand and you added, or not the original brand, but I guess maybe the original way that it comes. So like coffee comes in grounds and it's like grounded. Well, it doesn't turn into like coffee that you can drink until you add water. You're reconstituting. When you get ready to drink tea, it came from a tea bag, but it didn't turn into liquid tea until you added water. You just reconstituted. When you make Kool-Aid, which we used to make when I was growing up, I haven't had Kool-Aid in years, but when you make Kool-Aid, it comes in a powder form, you add water to it, you just reconstitute it. Crystal Light packs, should I go on? Y'all know I like food. You add water to it, and now you got a whole bottle of juice, right? That is reconstitution. I want you to remember that. This is going to be the best year of your life, okay? This is 2021. This is going to be the year that you do and be everything that you said you would be. This is the year that is going to bring us the hope, the light, and the support that we need in order to be successful. I want you, if you are not following us on Facebook, and if you have not joined our free Facebook group, I need you to do that today. Really, I don't need you to do that. You need to do that. That's something you need to do. We have a free PTCB/EXCPT free study course group that we post questions in. We have conversations. I'm talking to people from all over the country. I just had somebody from Alaska send me a message saying that they passed. Look, I didn't even know they was watching me in Alaska. I've never been to Alaska. I would like to go, but I've never been there. Thousands of miles away, honey, and I am helping people all over. Look, y'all don't know how much it means to me when y'all let me know where y'all are from, but this is what I want you to know. If you need some help right now, join this Facebook group. We got over 500 members who are in there getting these tips and getting these secrets and getting these perks, honey, and they are passing, they and they're talking to each other, creating study groups, creating little study clusters, and they are working it out, they are giving everything they got to this PTCB, honey. And if you are not doing it, you need to be doing it. Why? Because you need to be able to say, oh, honey, I am certified, okay? This is your year to claim your certification. And when you pass that certification, because you will, I want you to use hashtag, oh honey, I am certified. Hashtag, oh honey, I am certified. We're about to brand that hashtag because I need the world to know that you took out the time to be successful and you made it a point not to just talk about it, but to be about it. That's all we're about in 2021. I told somebody I'm making the first move all 2021. I'm making the first move. And you know I'm making the first move because I'm here. I'm here. I'm in front of you. So I'm putting pressure. I'm applying pressure all 2021. Pressure. So if you want to be successful, join this group. Be a part of what we're doing. Continue to follow us on all social media platforms and make sure that you keep pushing yourself and that you do not give up. Because I want you to know that just because you started this journey, it does not mean that it's going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's going to be some days that you're going to feel like you don't want to do it, or maybe you're going to feel like you haven't been successful. But don't give up. That's when we're here to support you. Okay, so join our group, be a part of it. Okay, I have missed you guys so much. I am so glad to be back, and I just thank God that we made it through 2020. So now we can go through 2021 and be able to live a better life than we did in 2020. If you have passed, I want you to use the hashtag Oh Honey I Am Certified. Okay, and if y'all like this shirt, let me know. Put something in the comments below so that way we can kind of get you a shirt and see how that works. Okay, I just want to see what you're liking and what you want to see on your shirt. Another thing I'm going to tell you too is that for this Facebook group, I'm going to put it in the comments or in the description of this video. So that way you can kind of copy and paste the link and put it into your Facebook. It's been a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. This is a quick video. I wanted it to be quick because I realized that as we're coming back into the new year, we want to make sure that we are in order and that we are doing things the correct way this year, like we did the year before. I have enjoyed talking to y'all today, and I cannot wait to come back and see you again. I want you to continue to push. Don't give up. Don't give out. Don't give in. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't run. Don't hide. Okay? Because y'all be hiding. Don't hide. This is your year. This is your time to have everything that you've ever desired, that you've ever wanted in your life. I believe it, and now you need to believe it. Continue to be special. Continue to be great. Take care of yourself. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.